Hey, good Friday morning. It's Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. Happy Friday, TGIF. Thanks for coming in. We got some folks in the chat already. I see John and Nancy from J&N Travels is here. Good morning to you, John. I'm glad you could catch us this morning as well. Um, the drunken chef barbecue is in. He's on the road, but he'll be listening. California, here we come. Safe travels, my friend. It's early for you folks out there, so watch the traffic on the road and have a great trip. We got Dawn from My New Beginnings, My Everyday Life in Rural Cyprus is here. Hello to you. Molly says hi as well. Dawn's saying hi to J&N Travels and to Drunken Chef Barbecue. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. So good morning. I want to welcome you all into our Friday edition of Cup of Joe. I'm waiting for my Cup of Joe right now. That's why I was a little behind this morning. Once it's finished brewing, my lovely wife Colleen will be bringing it to me. But I want to welcome you all in. It's we made it. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. It's May 27th. It is officially 6:23 Eastern Standard Time, and what's everybody doing for the weekend? I know here in the States, it's Memorial Day weekend, which is the unofficial start to the summer season here in this hemisphere in the USA. And we have some plans. I like your cup of coffee, Dawn. Thank you. I hope you've been having a good day. I know it's afternoon where you're at, but we got some plans. We got some plans this weekend. We're going to be hitting the road later on today. So I actually have the day off today. So the stream will probably go a little bit longer. I think we'll maybe do an hour or so. John's telling me that he saw us with Sean yesterday. I don't think we're going to be going on the cruise, but we're going to try to make it to the meetup the day before. We're going to do our best. I was explaining to Sean that Colleen has a new job, so we have to be really thrifty, I guess, with her time off. So that's what we're doing there. So hopefully, if you're going on the cruise, we'll hopefully see you on the night before at the meetup, which would be good. Dawn says she was up early transplanting lots, had to beat the heat. Yes. It's going to be a warm weekend here, although let's see, I'm looking out the window now. It's overcast. They're talking rain for tomorrow. Maybe some rain during the day, and then they're talking thunder showers for tomorrow night. We're not going to let that dampen our spirits at all. See what I did there? We won't let that ruin our fun. Like I said, we're going to finish packing up the RV today, and we're going to be heading out. We're staying in state, but we're traveling about an hour and a half from home. We're going to meet up with some friends and spend the long weekend with them. So tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to do a rare Saturday morning live stream from on location, as they say, I guess. From where we'll be. So we'll let you know tomorrow where we're at. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be taking Molly with us as well. This will be our first RV adventure for the season. And we had a few things we needed to do. We had our mobile RV guy come in, and we had a problem with the awning. It hasn't worked right since we bought the RV. These things are very sophisticated, and this one had a wind sensor on the roof, and they're apparently notorious for the wind sensors messing up. So we had our repair guy come in, and the awning is a-okay, and it's working fantastic. So this year we're actually going to be able to use our awning, so it'll be nice. Having to take something awkward everywhere with me. You'll see, understand in a video coming up. Okay. Are you premiering that today, Dawn? So I was trying to find some looping videos that I could put in the background, but I just didn't have enough time. It was an afterthought, and I didn't really have enough time to do it. I would love to have someone come up into the chat, or I'm sorry, into the panel with me. So if anybody wants to come up, I'm going to post the link right here. Come on up if you'd like. You're always welcome. So you said no. You got a bit more to add before editing. Well, we're going to look forward to that. Um, always look forward to your videos, and everybody else's for that matter. But I appreciate you all coming in here on Friday. I am patiently waiting for my coffee. Um, let me reach out to Colleen so that she'll remember to bring it up to me. I'll send her a quick text. That way I'm not waiting, or she doesn't remember to bring it up to me. Hey, there you are.
Hello.
Good morning, Dawn. How are you?
I'm fine. Look what I have to carry everywhere with me. It's not a sponsorship. It's not a sponsorship. And now, Jimmy, that means I can edit this into the end of the video. I'll do a snapshot now of you with it with me, and you'll be in the end of the video if
Fantastic.
you like.
Awesome. It's your very own food processor.
Yeah, but it's something funny. That's why I've got to take it everywhere with me. But don't worry about trying to understand why.
I love it, Dawn. That's awesome.
It's going to be a really funny ending. So if you watch it, you'll see at the end. So yeah, it's how I spent my first YouTube money, my AdSense money.
Uh-huh.
That's what I bought out of
Well,
it. So when you
fantastic.
see that video, but yeah, it's a funny ending.
And actually spending your YouTube money on that's a useful product for you, because I know that
Yeah,
you do grow your own food in that. So
yeah, sure.
I imagine you must do canning, right? Do you can all your vegetables?
Not really, because up until this year, I've only really grown enough for just us to eat, me and Mike. And
Right.
I've got nowhere to store stuff. I've got a big kitchen, but it's so hot everywhere. So this year, I wanted to get another freezer that I can do it. I haven't got that yet, but I've grown a lot more. And so many people sent me seed donations. So I've got a lot more growing this year. So I needed to process it.
Right. Well, now you have the
Yeah,
tool to do it. That's
yes,
great.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Um, it's very important, always important to have the right tools to do the right job. We have one that we use a lot. We haven't canned in a few years. We do grow our own vegetables, and we do a lot of canning. And I think this year, just because of how the economy is in that, we're going to get back into canning. We usually can so much that we're able to last through the winter with the green beans and the tomatoes. And Colleen makes spaghetti sauce and marinara and salsa and all of that. So
Yeah, I
good
make a
morning,
lot of sauces. I make a lot of sauces for pasta and with chicken and that. So I would say sauces is probably the biggest thing I make out of everything. So
yeah, I think that's probably our biggest or our largest amount of canned goods that we make are the tomato sauces and that.
mm,
But we enjoy it. We love it. We love pasta, and of course, there's a greater sense of satisfaction, I think, when you grow and process your own vegetables and able to
yeah,
eat them.
sure.
So it's a good feeling. And I encourage everybody, you should grow your own garden, even if it's just a victory garden, something small for yourself. Um, we grow tomatoes, of course, peppers, green beans, a lot of herbs and spices, cucumbers and squashes. I'm sure Colleen's actually, she's my gardener. I do the flowers, she does the vegetables. So
You're like Mike, he doesn't do any of the growing at all.
I do a little, but I'm more of the landscaper in the family, and she's has a better green thumb when it comes to the edibles.
That was the deal with Mike. He was going to do the maintaining of the land and cut the trees and all that. But if you look back at a video this year, I ended up really severely cutting back all the olive trees. So I've kind of taken over that as well now. But he
How
does the
many
building.
So why don't you, now that I have you up in the panel, tell us a little bit about your farm there. Tell me all about it, what you have. I know that you have the olive trees and you grow vegetables. Give us all a sense of what you do there.
Well, as I always say, I'm the accidental homesteader. I wasn't looking to do homesteading or growing, and I just wanted more land. And we got this place, and it is an olive farm. And the actual name of my property is Olive Farm Retreat. And so I had to learn how to do all that. And then I got, I think, some melons or some squashes to eat. And I was like, oh, I could plant these seeds. And it just grew from there. I now do hugelkultur. I do raised beds. I've got a food forest of different fruit trees, all sorts of things. And I like to do comparisons. So grow all the things in different areas in different ways and see what grows best for me. And I'm on the mountainside, so I can't grow in the ground.
So everything is in raised beds and that.
Yeah, raised beds or tyres. I pile up tyres. There's a few places we can dig down, but things like the olive trees can be in the ground because their roots don't need to sort of, they just find their way. So there's a few things, but mostly hugelkultures work is what works best for me.
Do you have animals? I know that I watched one of the videos you had with the horses and the chickens and the guinea pigs and that. Are they yours or
I I have two cats, and there's now actually four cats. Two aren't really ours, but they live here now. So there's cats. The horses you see and all the other animals, we go and help. Our friend owns a stable near us. He doesn't live here, and we go and help out down there. And that's when you see the horses and the guinea pigs and all that. They're all down at the stables.
very nice. I'm a huge animal lover, so really enjoyed the video with all the animals in it. And I was just curious if those were yours or not. I wasn't sure. I didn't think so, but I'm glad
No.
that I have you up so I could ask you about it.
And you see
Um,
me walking around my local area with goats a lot, and they do actually belong to goat farms, but in Cyprus, as you probably know, they let them just roam out during the day. They don't go with them, and they just come back at night. So you always see goats roaming around here. There's more goats here than there are people.
I bet free range goats, right? Do
Yeah.
um do they raise the goats for meat or do they use them for
Both.
milk or
Both. It's milk,
both?
mostly for cheese. Manufacturing of obviously halloumi is a Cyprus product. It originates from Cyprus.
I
So
um
yeah.
I love goat cheese too. I like goat
Mm.
cheese a lot. We don't have any goats, and we were toying with the idea of getting a couple, but I think at this stage in our life, because we want to do more traveling and that, it wouldn't be fair to the animals. So we'll just have Molly for now, and we'll take her. She's pretty easy. She can go where pretty much everywhere we go. So
Can
good
I just
morning,
say
Newfoundlander.
can I say on Tuesday, I believe, is Crazy Catwoman's birthday. So can I say happy birthday in case I don't see her? I'm sure it's on Tuesday.
Happy birthday, Terry. I
I
didn't
hope
know it
so.
was
I
your
hope I got
birthday.
that right.
Is it your birthday on
On
Tuesday?
Tuesday, I'm sure it is.
Hello, love you. How are you? Thank you for coming in. JNN Travels is saying we have really cut down our garden: tomato, squash, beans, rhubarb, peppers, and cucumbers. They're saying hello to loves you. I may be going out of my mind with the stuff going on with my health. Don't you worry. Remember PMA, and just be positive, and I'm sure your health will get better. You've been having a lot of stuff going on, I know, with your eyes and all of that. So just have faith. But let us know. Is it going to be your birthday? May 31st, she says. So
Yeah.
there you
Right.
go. So
Right.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
you were right, Dawn.
I'm good.
Um, yeah, you've done very good. Uh, we'll try to have you guess my birthday. My birthday's coming up soon. So
No idea. I know you'll be 30 though.
what's that?
I know you'll be 30.
I'll be 30 again. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Well, what will I be for the 29th time, 28th time? um, Feta is the best cheese, is what Crazy Catwoman is
That's
saying.
yeah.
I enjoy
That's
feta
the
as
second.
well.
That's the second biggest cheese made here as well. Feta. I prefer halloumi. I love halloumi.
Um, Crazy Catwoman says, thank you so much. May 31st, she'll be 55. Things are good there in the Philippines. I saw a picture of you, loves you. Um, you live in paradise, my friend. My goodness. I saw you sitting, I think you were sitting on a rock in like a lagoon with the palm trees in the background. And I am very envious of where you live. I should be there hanging out with you at the lagoon. But a beautiful place where you live. And it was a nice photo. Crazy Cat Woman saying thank you to loves you. Feta on pizza makes it rock. Have
Yeah.
I had?
Good.
I I actually have had it. I like it with. I've had a barbecued chicken pizza with feta, and that's very good.
I like to put the halloumi in the. I make a stuffed crust. So I cut strips of halloumi and put that in, and then fold the pizza dough over. Make stuffed
Oh,
crust.
yummy! That
Mm.
sounds delicious. Good morning, painting with squirrels. How are you? Glitter bombs to you. I love that. Um, wishing you all the best and good health, Crazy Cat Woman. And you're welcome, loves you. Like I said, someday I will get to go to the South Pacific and visit all those islands there. And we did learn what last week there's over 700 islands in the Philippines. I never knew that. I never knew that. I did bring up I do have a website here with some more interesting facts. Maybe we can go over those in a little while. But how's the weather there in Cyprus? You said it's hot.
Hot. We don't
Hot.
have numbers. We have hot, very hot, extremely hot, not hot.
So where are you at on the scale right now? Is it just hot or is it
we're
very
we're the very beginning of our summer, so it's pretty hot.
pretty hot? Yeah, and we're just starting here, so um, although it's been crazy weather here, it's a parabola of temperature. I think we're in the well, so we have Fahrenheit, of course, and I don't know the conversion to Celsius, but we've been in the one day it'll be 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and then it'll be 91 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really hot. And then like this morning, it's probably in the mid 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So it's crazy, but I'm predicting it's going to be a hot summer. Um, let's see. Trying to keep up with the chat. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Good morning. Good morning. Tom Girl City is in the house. Virtual hugs to you. Thank you for coming in. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I did. Um, John's got to go. Hopefully, you'll catch up with us tomorrow. Yeah, John, I'll see you later. Thank you for coming in, my friend. I know you're at work and you got to sneak us in when you can. Um, and yes, we will be up tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow morning, I will either post it later tonight or I'll post it like I do real early in the morning. Even though I'll be on vacation, I'm sure I'll be up around 5 a.m. EST. Molly sees to that. She gets up early and wakes me up. So, and I can't let my dog down. She needs to take care of her business and eat that early. So she
How
gets
long
me
have
up.
you had her for? Did you have her from a puppy?
We did. We bought her from a breeder 5 years ago. We got her when she was 7 weeks old. She was about as big as a maybe a large hot dog bun, and now she's 5. She turned 5 earlier this spring, and of course, it's she's like having a child. Um, I think easier than a child, but still, she comes with her responsibilities, and there's ups and downs, of course. She had some health issues this spring, but she's doing fantastic, and we just love her to death. We're trying to we're considering getting another one because the days that we work, Colleen and I both work, she's here by herself, and it kills me to leave her alone. So we're thinking about getting her a friend.
And as a dog gets a bit older, I think a younger dog keeps them a bit puppyish as well, doesn't it? They start to
I would
play again.
agree.
Mm.
I would agree with that. We before we had Molly, long before we got Molly, we've always had dogs over the last 25 years or so, and we like Labrador retrievers. We had 2 black ones, and they were close in age. They were maybe 2 years apart, I think. And when the older one got old, the younger one certainly kept the older one a lot more lively and young acting. And then the older one passed, and we got Molly, and Molly kept the middle aged one a lot younger. And for a Labrador Retriever, they live to about maybe 13. And this black lab that we had that was a companion with Molly lived to be 15. So I attribute Molly being around to her longevity.
Hmm.
Kept her young. And
Yeah.
let's see, who did we miss anyone? No, people are saying goodbye to John and Nancy. Um, Molly will have a playmate. Now, loves you. You have, I think you have what, 7 or 9 dogs? I think she told me, which is fantastic. That's a whole herd of canine for
I
sure.
used to have Yorkshire Terriers, Yorkshire
Yep,
Terriers, and
yep.
one was so small, fully grown. He was like a little miniature thing.
Oh,
So
oh my! You should put him in your purse, carry him around in your handbag.
I'm actually doing a series because I had two first and then I bred from both of them. So I'm actually doing all my footage of them on my other channel. So I've got like a record keeping all of them all the way through to them having their own babies.
Oh wow, that's special. Now, do you have them now or no?
No, that was in England when I lived in
Oh,
England.
so how long has it been? How long have you been in Cyprus?
I think 17 years, something like that.
Oh wow, good for
Yeah.
you. You must like it there.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. I bet you don't miss the English weather, I guess.
No, that was Mike's main reason for coming here because he worked as aircraft engineer and obviously working outside a lot of the time or in hangars with the big doors open, and he just couldn't take that anymore anyway. So yeah, don't miss the weather.
I can certainly relate. I can certainly relate. The cold and the damp is just I've had enough of it. But like I've said in past streams and videos, it'll be a couple more years, I think, before we end up semi-retiring. I'm never going to retire, but we want to be able to have the latitude to be able to come and go as we please. And I mean, one of the reasons, trying to get monetized, which you're not going to get rich on YouTube unless you have several million subscribers, but any little bit of passive income will help. So,
Mhm.
Loves You says she has 13 dogs now.
Wow.
My goodness, that's a lot of dogs. Um, What's
Answering
Tom
Tom Girl
Girls?
City's question. Yeah, this is the question I was going to answer. I can't give you the link, but if you go on any channels where the channel is a blind person or deaf channel, they will tell you what the link is. There is an actual link for YouTube where you can go on if you can't read or write or hear or see. So there is a link. I don't know it personally, but yeah, there is something.
I'm sure the resources are out there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's actually a first for me. So, but
Yeah,
if
as I say, if you go on the channel where the YouTuber is blind or deaf, they will give you the link quite gladly.
she Terry's saying it's a pack of dogs, horses are herds. Okay, you're right. Well, she has a very large pack of dogs. 13 is a lot. And we knew what you meant. We knew what you meant, my friend. Absolutely. What else here? Tomorrow we'll have a feeding for stray dogs. I can get a few. You're going to add a couple more? 15, 16? Good for you. So, Dawn, what do you think? Do you want to sit with me while I do some more interesting fact stuff here on Friday?
Cool.
All right, let's do
It
this.
just
So
means
I
I
am.
can't type. Just means I can't type. Do you want me in your chat typing or do you want me up here? I don't mind.
No, I don't. I like having you on the panel. If you don't mind, you
Cool.
don't have to type
Okay,
today.
cool.
It's up to you. But I enjoy having you up here. I mean, sometimes being the only one on the panel, I try to think of things to say or I run out of things to do. So, and I want to keep it interesting.
I can actually touch you now. Look.
Yeah,
You can
right.
touch you.
Yeah, oh, I always do
Other
it
side.
backwards. I
High
give you
five.
5.
High five.
There you go. I love it. So I am on. This website is called factretriever.com. And I always like to share what site I'm getting it from because I don't write these. And if the information's wrong, you can't blame me. So this is factretriever.com. This one is titled 95 Fun Facts That Will Amaze You. So let's start. We'll go with number 1 and we'll go through them and maybe we can talk about some. So number 1 says American flags left on the moon will eventually get bleached white by the sun. Okay, that makes sense to me, I guess. There's no atmosphere on the moon, right? So all that radiation, I guess, shining down will probably bleach it. I don't know how interesting that is or not, but number 2, while they're hibernating, bears do not urinate. Their bodies convert waste into protein. That's pretty cool. I never really thought about that, but yeah, they hibernate all winter and I mean they don't eat and they clearly don't go to the bathroom. So
That's
their
the same
bodies.
as being in a coma. You don't do anything. You are closed down. So yeah, same for hibernation.
I
Yeah.
wonder if our bodies convert waste because if you're in a coma, I mean they're still giving you some sort of nutrients, right? I wonder if you're in that dormant stage, your body converts a lot of that energy into something else like protein. I would being sort of in the medical field, I think of things, crazy things like that. But um, uh, I'd like to find one to figure all this out. Am I behind on that?
I think
I'm
that's
not sure.
about the chat, doing the chat audio.
Oh, right. Yes,
I
right.
think.
I just want to keep up with the chat as we go. You're gonna have a dog shelter someday. Well, with all the number of dogs that you have, I definitely know that you're a dog lover, and I think you should have a dog shelter. There's plenty of dogs that need families for sure. So maybe you can start your shelter and then find homes for the pets that need one. Terry's saying in The Wizard of Oz, what color were Dorothy's slippers? Well,
Red.
I know that, right? Weren't they ruby red, right? They were ruby red slippers, and she had to click her heels together, right, in order to get home. Let's see. Number 3, white-faced capuchin monkeys, and I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, greet each other by sticking their fingers up each other's noses. Can you imagine if people did that? Hi, how are you? Let me say, hey, how you doing today? That would be
That's a
crazy,
good one. That was a fun one.
right? Hey, how are you? I'm gonna put my finger in your nose. Number 4, gummy bears were originally called dancing bears.
Yeah.
Do they have gummy bears in Cyprus?
I know
Do they
of
have?
them. I think we have the is it Hasbro that does it, or no, Haribo? What is it? The company that
Yeah,
makes them?
yeah.
Haribo.
Arabro, or yeah. I'm
Something.
I'm I'm getting the company
Yeah,
name wrong too. So.
yeah. We
But
know of
we
them.
both we're both on the same page with that. Molly, what are you doing? She's gonna knock my desk over. She's getting impatient again. In New Zealand has more cats per person than any other country in the world. So, uh, for the folks in New Zealand, maybe you can start a sister shelter with Loves You. She'll have the dog shelter, and you can start a cat shelter.
Well, I told
Uh,
you we have more goats than people in Cyprus, so let's do a tree collaboration,
right?
tree people collaboration.
You'll have the goat shelter. Loves You will have the dog shelter, and anybody in New Zealand, maybe we can get Sean. Maybe Sean, he's close enough to New Zealand. We'll get him to start a cat shelter. Do the goats? You said they free roam a lot of the goats. Do you have any goats come to your property? Do they come and
Yeah,
visit?
I've got videos on that where they just walk down our driveway, and I go out and do some bits out there. I put composty bits out there, and the goats eat them. And when I cut all the olive trees down, I put them out for them to eat the leaves off of them. And yeah, oh, we've had wild
Uh,
pigs run down here, escaped
oh my!
donkeys. There are still rural donkeys here as well. Um, yeah, all sorts of animals come by. A horse escaped once, and we had the horse outside.
I love that. I
Yeah,
love it. I wish we had animals like that roaming around once in a while. So being at work, I work closely with the police department, so I have a two-way radio that I have on my desk, and I can listen to the police. So if we hear that they're at a motor vehicle crash or something, we can act quickly. Well, last week they were chasing some horses down the road that had escaped. So, but that was left to them. So, but I would love to have goats come into the yard and hang out. I'd
yeah.
probably end up making friends with them.
The only trouble is if they do get in the fence, which is why you might see we have barbed wire around the top of our fence. It's not for people, it's for the goats. If they do come in, they destroy everything really quickly. So we have to
I
like
bet.
keep our check on the fence and that.
And they'll eat everything from what I understand.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Um, okay, so let's see. They were silver. Her slippers were silver, but they couldn't see the silver, so they had to. Oh, okay. So they
Yes,
originally were silver, and then they made them red because they couldn't see them because of the background. I get it. So in the
there were
books, then I'm guessing in the books they were silver slippers.
there were a lot of
That's my
changes.
guess.
If you watch the film, you'll see that the what's her name, Judy Garland. It was filmed. Actually, they had to go back and redo a lot of stuff. And even in the same shots, she's got hair really short, then really long, then really short, and you can really
Oh,
see the difference in a lot. There's loads of things
I
about that. Lots of crazy things.
I never noticed that, and I haven't honestly. I haven't seen the movie in so long. I know when my kids were little, they watched it, but myself, I haven't sat through the movie. But it's certainly a classic, um, and I like some of the trivia that goes along with it. Um, where the original Tin Man was. He got sick and actually got they painted him with some silver paint, and it hurt his lungs, and he had to be in an iron lung for some time, and that's why the gentleman who played the Tin Man in the movie was not the original cast, so or the first person that they cast. Terry saying she's got a pack. You're going to New Zealand? Is that true? You're gonna go get your cats in New Zealand, right? Um, let's see. Yeah, you can come up. Absolutely. I put the link in the comments. Let me put it again. If you want to come up, absolutely. When I see you there, we'll get you up here. I love you saying, "Have a safe trip." Right. Yep, we figured out, or at least I did. I was slow on the uptake. Um, get it, kidding, kid as in baby goats, right? Let's see. Eat everything and get on top of the cars, the goats. And the book said silver. Hey, Backlash Fisherman, how are you, sir? Thanks for coming in this morning. We're just hanging out. We're talking trivia and fun facts and Wizard of Oz. Let's see. When they read it in color, it really made it crazy. Watch both versions. They coated him in silver paint like you use for chroming for cars. They didn't know it'd kill or hurt someone. And that I couldn't think of the man's name, but I thought of it now. It's Buddy Ebsen, right? And he was Jed Clampett. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
You're here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while. You changed.
I know.
You changed the artwork on your wall. I love it.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah. Finally got some sleep.
Did you sleep?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
oh,
I did.
It's good to see you. We've been missing you. You were up. You used to come up in the chat a lot when we were doing the walking through the winter.
I sleep during the day. I've been
hey, here's someone new. Someone new in the chat. This is my friend, my very good friend, Sean Heffernan. We call him Hefty. So Hefty is in the house. Hi, Sean. How are you? Thank you for coming up. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see. The fisherman, what's he saying? Sneaking in for a little bit before getting your daughter to school. And I was watching your live yesterday while you drove her to school. It looked like a long drive. Is that a long drive you take to bring her? But I was watching you while I was sitting at my desk. Sometimes I sneak in and I don't even say hi, because I don't know how long I'm going to be there for. When I'm at my desk, I sneak in, and sometimes it's. Hey,
hello.
Who's that?
A ferret.
Who's that ferret?
Yep.
Noodle?
Her name. What?
That's cool.
Yeah, her name is Noodle.
A boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
She a boy or a girl?
Bite?
A girl.
Does it bite?
Yeah, she does. She bites.
They hurt when they bite.
How long have you had her?
Huh? Oh, I had her for quite a while.
Have you had her?
For quite a while. My big brother gave me to it. No, my hair. Don't do that. Gave me to her.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I have a nephew who has a ferret, and they're interesting animals. They're very friendly. Yeah.
She's really hyper, but she likes to get in the trash can.
She does. Yeah. Well, so does Molly. So and Molly. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Backlash. Thanks for coming in. Loves you saying hi to Sean. Terry's saying hi to Sean. Saying hi to the fisherman. I love the ferret. Very nice.
Thank you.
And you did get some sleep. Did you sleep all night?
Yes, I finally did.
That's good.
I
You're a
think
night owl like Kenny is. Kenny,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
think I
I haven't
fell
seen
asleep
Kenny in a
around
couple of
6.
days, but Kenny, I don't know. He sleeps in shifts. I think he does an
Yeah.
hour or two here and there. But
Yeah.
I go to bed early and then I get up early. I'm usually during
Huh?
the weeknight. I'm in bed by 8:30 every night.
That's how long she is.
Wow.
Wow.
How old is she?
I really don't know. My big brother didn't tell me. Ew,
Yeah.
she just sneezed on my hand.
That's cute. Very cute. Noodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems to love you.
She's going to be in some of my stuff.
Oh, great. Yeah, you're gonna feature her in some videos.
Yeah. And when she wants down, she twirls. Oh,
She
there she
twirls.
goes. That's what she does.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. She's a dancer.
Let them see your face.
They do have sweet faces, but they're
Right?
evil with their teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Cute.
They have
She's so
really cute
cute.
faces. She likes to eat cat food. I don't know. She's giving me kisses.
So is that what you feed her? Is cat food?
Mm-hmm. My
Yeah.
big brother said cat food. Ow! She bit me. Cat food.
Is it the dry kind, or do you give her the canned food?
What was it? It was dry. Dry kind.
Yeah.
I heard
That's
she can
interesting.
also eat like fruits and vegetables, but I'm not sure of that.
I'm sure you can Google it, right, and find
Yeah.
out exactly what you could give them for a snack. I wonder. So Molly eats. We give her carrots. We buy
Yeah.
the little mini carrots, and we give those to her as a snack. So maybe Noodle would like a carrot.
Yeah, she probably would.
Terry says she held an albino ferret. She said
Ah.
her name is Noodles.
Yep, Noodle.
Obviously.
Got that meerkat thing going in the face, right? Meerkat, wasn't that in the Lion King, right? Wasn't that one of the animals, a meerkat?
I never seen The Lion King.
Oh no. Dawn, did you see the Lion King, that Disney movie?
I've seen the stage show as well.
Oh, okay. I think
That's something to see.
was it good, the stage show?
Yeah, I don't know if you know, they're like puppeteers, but part of them, the person is the puppet, and part of the person is the operator as well. So they have like the sticks and that. It's amazing. It really is.
I would like to see that. I enjoyed the movie, and we were actually in Disney when they were developing it. It was when my kids were little, and we ended up in a theater where they gave us a preview of it, and like the trailer before it had come out in the theaters, and fantastic. Those guys, those Disney people, they do quite a great job. Terry's saying carrots, celery, and stuff like that is good for them.
Yeah, when she walks, her back heights up.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Gets an arch in her back.
Yeah.
And Terry's saying yes, the
Really
Lion
cute.
King. I know. It was Pumbaa, right? Was the pig, and I forget the meerkat's name, but. Oh, and she's saying you can YouTube the play version of it. I'll have to watch that. I would like to see it. Here's another one, another interesting fact, or this one's fun facts. The hagfish is the only animal that has a skull but not a spine. I've never heard of a hagfish. There is a photo of it here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if I can. That's a hagfish.
Oh, right, okay.
Looks like an eel.
Looks like a haggis.
Looks like an eel. Haggis, right? Have you had haggis?
I don't want haggis. I had the opportunity, but it's so full of bits and pieces. Not for me.
Right. I think I would try a bite. I don't know. I can't say I would like it or not. I would try a bite. Kenny and I were actually talking about Rocky Mountain oysters. Do you know what those are, Dawn?
No.
So a Rocky Mountain oyster is bull testicles, and
Right.
they cook them and they fry them up. They bread them and fry them up like fritters. And he said that he likes them, and I don't think I would try that. I don't think the the bull's parts, that part of the bull would be very
No.
appetizing. So
No.
people will eat just about anything. I figured that out. Let's see. What's another one?
She wants down so she can get into stuff.
So here's one for your area, Dawn, where you live. Alexander the Great was the first person to be pictured on a coin. I did not know that.
Oh.
I wonder if he went to Cyprus. I bet he did.
I think there's traces of him here. Yeah, definitely. I think all different people have been through here in history, because it's a good stopover, isn't it? When they used to come in ships places. So
Right.
yeah, we've got big history.
Now, do you ever travel to? You're on the Greek side of Cyprus?
I'm in the south. Yes.
So is that the Greek territory?
Yes.
It is. Do you travel to the Turkish side?
No, and I've done a video about that. You
Yeah,
can't get
okay.
insurance. They sell insurance, but if you have a problem there, you can't get any help from it. So, and there's
Yeah.
problems at the moment. So, no.
I would think that would be scary. Now, have you traveled outside of? I know that Lebanon is close across the water from you. Have you traveled outside of Cyprus in that area at all?
I went to Egypt, which is just across the way. So I went to Egypt, and I've also been near this area. I've been to Rhodes, which is a much longer journey. So Rhodes was very pretty.
So Rhodes is an island that I long to go to. I have ties there. My grandfather was born and lived there. He lived in a town called Kremasti, which I'm not sure exactly where it is on the island, but I would like to go see if I have any relatives there. I'm sure it would be hard to find out, but he came here to the United States a very, very long time ago. So, but I would love to go to Rhodes. I want to go to Greece anyway. I'd love to go to all the islands. I could come and visit you.
You will come and visit me.
Yeah. And I would love to go to North Africa as well and go to Egypt. I would like to go to Alexandria. And I'm a huge ancient history fan. So that's one place that I definitely bucket list is to come to the Mediterranean and visit all of the history that's there. It sounds like a lot of fun. Terry says the hagfish is not the same thing as haggis. No, we know.
No,
I think we know
it
that.
looks
We're
like
the
it.
same.
We said it looks
Haggis
like.
Haggis is entrails. Yes, it is. Some cultures have no other choice than to eat some of that stuff. Lots of Greek culture and history there. Absolutely. I would love to go there someday. So, all right, let's see. It's 7:10, and we have well gone past the hour. So I think we're going to say goodbye. This is actually longer than I've done, but I don't have to work today. But I do have to get ready to pack the RV so we can hit the road. We'll be gone until Monday afternoon. So it's just Friday morning here. John is back. He's listening. He's listening while he's driving home. Well, keep your two hands on the wheel, John, and eyes on the road. But we're glad you're with us. Yeah, so we'll be leaving sometime this afternoon. I'm going to guess afternoon time, maybe around 1 o'clock. I hope to, maybe a little before. We have a little, maybe an hour and a half drive, and then we'll be spending the long weekend until Monday afternoon, and we'll be back. I will try to do a live tomorrow morning. I'm not going to try. I will do a live tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be at 6:20. It may be a little bit later. Um, but I'm watching Noodles. He's spinning. Um, so yeah, so we'll definitely be up tomorrow morning. And yeah, thank you, John. And John, I do want to communicate with you because after your son's wedding, I definitely want to get together. We'll meet up with you and Nancy somewhere, and I can actually meet you, and we'll make some videos, maybe do a collaboration together. I think that would be a lot of fun. So um, let's see. Don't forget, I have to do my shameless plug. So down there is the link for our swag, t-shirts, coffee mugs, pint glasses, all of that stuff. Help support the channel, which we help support other channels as well. And we do donate to some charities. Next month, in June on the 18th, I'll be doing a live stream during the Cruiseathon for Helping Hands for Cruising. So look for that coming up soon. And what else? Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude will save your day for sure. Stay positive, always have positive thoughts, push out that negativity in your life. Um, like I say, I am living proof that it absolutely works. I am not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a yogi, I'm not a spiritual person by any means, but I've learned to capture positive energy and to help it change your life. And it'll keep you on the straight and narrow, and it certainly will save your day for sure. And that I'm sending that out to Terry, Crazy Catwoman, because her and I talk about this a lot, and I know she's having some issues with her health. And just don't lose faith, my friend. Stick with it and think positive, think happy. Watch The Wizard of Oz and The Lion King. Those are some definitely some positive vibes there. It is Memorial Day. I don't like to say Happy Memorial Day because the reason for Memorial Day is for us to remember uh, the folks that have served as veterans in that and have given their life, made the ultimate sacrifice so that we all can be safe and free. And that goes for everyone around the world. I know no matter where you are, there is a version of our Memorial Day where you live. So let's keep those folks in our thoughts and prayers, especially the ones that are with us today who are in harm's way and that are abroad from the United States or from where you live. And let's just pray for them and hope they stay protected as well. So, with that, I want to thank my good friend Dawn for coming in and Tom Girl City for coming up in the panel today. This has been great. I love you guys. I love you all. Yeah, let's see. Here, we're gonna do it again. There we go. Little, and then Tom Girl.
Some girl,
That's
two
pretty
hands.
much-
Put your hand up. There you go, right there.
I guess it's
There you go.
By your head.
I love it. Yeah, yeah. We'll tap your head. But thank you guys for coming in. I hope you have a good rest of the day. I do appreciate you all, as I say all the time, but I hope you know that. It takes a village. We need to support each other. So if you haven't subscribed to each other, please go to their webs or go to their YouTube channels, watch a video, watch a full video, leave a legitimate comment, and then if you are so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to them. It's like I said, it's we're a great community and we need to help each other out. So let's do that. Again, thank you guys for coming in. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Najuma Brown, thank you as well. You have a great day. I guess that's going to do it. So I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. We'll see you all later. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.